You're watching the Self-Determination channel. Hi, my name is Philip. Transportation provides us with access to healthcare, jobs, education, and social opportunities, but sometimes it can be difficult to access and find. Today, we are speaking up about transportation and accessibility. The hosts are going to share their transportation stories, tips, and tricks. Let's hear what they have to say.
Hi, my name is Sydney and I live in a rural area in southern Wisconsin. There is no transportation where I am. I don't drive, and the best transportation option I've found is the cab out of Madison. They come and pick me up and take me where I need to go. When I first started taking the cab places, I had to figure out wiggle room and times in case they were late and how to handle accommodations I may need once in the cab. Here are my tips and tricks when using a cab. I like to track the cab. They text when they're coming and it lets you track so you know when to be ready. Sometimes they do come early and it's always good to be ready and waiting. It's also helpful to know you can ask for things that you might need and they should be pretty accommodating. Like I ask them not to roll their window down all the way, especially when we're on highways because it causes sensory issues. It's important when calling to set up your ride to give them the address where they're going to pick you up and the address of where you're going, and if it's going to be a round trip or if it's just one way. When I get in the cab on my return trip, I always make sure the cab is for me and not someone else, and I make sure it's for a flat rate, not meter.
My name is Felicia and I live in the Milwaukee area. My transportation challenges is basically that where I live, there is no sidewalks to walk to the city bus. So I use the paratransit, which is specialized transportation with people with disabilities. And also with the paratransit, we can't go beyond 3/4 past the mile of a bus route. So basically I travel within the perimeter of the county and parts of another county. If I go past the 3/4 of a mile bus route, then my solution is to take a rideshare, Uber or Lyft to get to where I need to go. Here's my tips and tricks for transportation. Plan ahead, making sure that you leave plenty of time to get to the corner or to wait for your van or your rideshare. Another one is to make sure that you have the proper change or a ticket. Some paratransits take ticket or cash, so make sure you have the exact change. Same with the city bus, make sure you have the exact change on your card or on a credit card or in cash. If you're taking the city bus, you have to plan for the weather. And in Wisconsin, anything can change with the weather. It can be sunny at one point, rainy at the other. Make sure that they call off your stop. And when you get off, thank the driver. And another one is enjoy the journey. You might find things on that route or on your drive that you like, I never would thought it was there. You think about going there one day. I want to let people know that transit make Wisconsin work and that we all as non-drivers got to get it somewhere to some places. It might be a bus, it might be paratransit, it might be an inner city bus service. If you step on a bus, you have an adventure.
Hi, my name is Emily and I live in Madison. The challenges for me for taking the bus are the preciseness of the time of the bus and the fact that it takes double the amount of time to take the bus rather than getting a ride. Here are my transportation tips. My tips are to allow plenty of time and know when the next bus is going to be and to have your fare ready.
Wow, those are some fantastic tips and tricks to access transportation. Thank you both for sharing with us all today. You have any tips and tricks? please share in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Be sure and give us a thumbs up if you like this video. Please subscribe. We need your support to keep the channel going.